What's up, everybody? My name's Kamahl. Welcome to the channel. So, I actually just recorded this video. Realized my sound was all fucked up. It's okay. It's fine. We're just going to do it again. So, about an hour ago now, the amazing developers over at Grinding Gear Games blessed us with the announcement and this webpage for Delirium. Delirium is the new Path of Exile League that is starting on the ominous date of Friday the 13th in March. So before we get started, if you guys like this video, if you like videos like this, if you want to continue or you want me to continue making Path of Exile content or want to, not Path of Exile content, Path of Exile content like this, where I'm reading through developer notes, developer updates, game updates, maybe even lore at some point in time, things of that nature, please let me know in the comment section. You know, give me ideas of videos that you guys have, I don't know, questions about the game, you want to know more about, things of that nature, and I'll try to do it. I don't play the game as much anymore, but I do enjoy making videos, I enjoy reading, I enjoy making this type of shit, so let me know. Anyways, subscribe, and if you're looking for a Discord community of people that play the game on PS4, or even on PC, we have a couple PC players. Check out the Discord in the description below as well. I urge you to check it out. It's a pretty awesome, amazing group of people. And I guess without further ado, let's get into it. We're gonna read or not read through. We're gonna watch through the beginning part of the announcement video. We're not gonna do the developer Q&A or the developer commentary at the end. Instead, I'm going to read through everything that they've announced with the game, so let's go ahead and start here, shall we?
What will you find in the darkest reaches of your mind?
One of the things that I did notice is it does have a very Stranger Things vibe going on with it. You know, you go into the upside down, if you will. you touch the mirror of Delirium and you go into the upside down, and you've got to kill all the bad guys, all the oil things. They look pretty fucking cool though. I really like the monochromatic, you know, they're all black and then they have a little bit of gray, a little bit of white. It looks really cool.
And if you're lucky, you'll be rewarded with power beyond.
And then this, the expansion of the skill tree. Ooh, baby. This is, I mean, you can't say the game's not deep. It looks amazing. I mean, look at that. We have influenced encounters. That's going to be insane. It's going to run probably not the greatest on console, but they have been doing a lot of improvements to the graphics as of late, which makes me think that it might not be so bad at the same time. So let's go ahead and we'll read through everything that they are showing us on this page. So if you don't have the time to sit through and read it yourself, or you don't want to, that's fine. That's what Papa Kamahl's here for. So remember, like, subscribe. Let's read the PoE shit. So it says, Path of Exile Delirium. A mysterious affliction has influenced your mind. As you touch the mirror of Delirium, reality turns to mist, and your worst nightmares emerge before your eyes. Our March expansion contains the Delirium Challenge League, the new cluster jewel system, new skills and support gems, powerful new items, and further improvements to the Atlas endgame. First section here is Defeat the Nightmare. As the mists of Delirium consumes you, new enemies emerge and existing foes gain savage talents. Delirium introduces dozens of lethal monster modifiers, many new bosses, and horrifying demons lurking within rare and unique monsters. So if you look, I mean, these Delirium monsters, once you have touched the mirror, it looks like all the enemies in that area are now influenced with the Delirium modifier, I guess is what you could call it. Basically, they're turned into a Delirium form of themselves, an evil form. They look a lot different. They look almost like a whole bunch of little spawns, if you ask me, like you've entered fucking the symbiotic world of the spawn species, which is pretty fucking cool looking, to be completely honest. I mean, that's pretty awesome. So I like it. I really like it. I really like the way that it looks. Once again, I'm kind of questioning how it may run, but it looks really cool. It says plunge into the horror in the next section we're going to read. It says, as you travel deeper into the Delirium, you'll experience more numerous and challenging enemies with greater rewards. Will you let greed and hubris draw you into the madness? And that's meaning that as you continue to play through here, as you go deeper and deeper into the Delirium, you will be fighting monsters that are getting stronger, that are getting more powerful, that are going to be more likely to completely destroy you. But the rewards that you could receive from these monsters are also greater. And it says, terror permeates Wraeclast. Nowhere is safe. Encounters you once mastered now can be played under the effects of Delirium, substantially ramping up their difficulty and rewards. If you're daring, you can exploit Delirium to amplify past conflicts, meaning that you can use this Delirium influence on the fucking pyramid temple thing, Alva missions, right? You can use it here. They show that he's doing the Syndicate missions with June, as they are influenced by Delirium. And then in this one, you can see that there's a Legion encounter that is also being influenced by Delirium. So even the Legion enemies and the Delirium all together, like it's going to be a clusterfuck of insanity, but man, I bet it's going to be fun. The next thing we're going to go over is going to be the different things that you can add to your maps towards the end game, and it is called the Orbs of Delirium. Orbs of Delirium can be applied to in-game maps to control how intense your Delirium is. Under the influence of an orb, you are immediately plunged into Delirium for the entire duration of that map. A single orb creates a challenging encounter, but up to 5 can be applied to a map for ultimate difficulty and rewards. So you'll see here, this is a fine Delirium orb. This one modifies a map, adding layers of Delirium with the currency item reward type. And then they've got them for unique essence map items, fossils, and then just a Delirium map itself. So much like the Blight influenced map, you can now get Delirium influenced maps within this league. And then the Simulacrum. Search the deepest reaches of your Delirium for splinters and combine them to create the Simulacrum. Enter its portal and try to survive the ultimate in-game Delirium challenge. So it looks like this is going to be a boss, an in-game boss in the Simulacrum, so it seems like you're going to open it up, it's going to be this in-game boss, and he's going to shit all over you until you get a build that's good enough to kill him. Or unless you already have a build that's good enough to kill him, and then you're going to shit all over him, and then it'll be easy and you'll be able to move on and, get fat loots. The next one is one of the most insane things. It's super awesome, super badass. It's actually got me really, really, really super hyped to play this new league, and it's expanding the path on the skill tree. So it says here, expand your path. Expand your passive skill tree by placing a cluster jewel in one of its outermost sockets with craftable mods that increase the passives generated. Add one of 280 new notables, or even graft additional sockets for deeper nesting. Cluster jewels let you grow your own passive skill tree. It then says they dropping from any monster in the Delirium League, so it doesn't even have to be a Delirium monster, just any monster within the league. These new jewels are one of the most significant improvements to build customization since the introduction of the Ascendancy classes. Now, some of you may know, I have been playing Path of Exile since 2013. I remember when the Ascendancy classes were first introduced, and it was awesome. It was super cool, and it really did add a completely new level, completely new level of gameplay to the game. I mean, not only did the Ascendancy classes get introduced, but this was also when the Labyrinth was introduced to the game. So, I mean, that's amazing. It completely changed, you know, everything, which these will do the same. I mean, just look at these right here. It says add 3 passive skills, add small passive that grants plus 12 to fire resistance. It's just a whole bunch of different shit. Regenerate, or plus 2 to maximum fire resistance, which is amazing, and regenerates 1% life per second. Each of these are just adding more and more to the skill tree. Not only that, but even the ability to customize them, so you can hit them with chaos orbs and change them, so you can try to craft, you know, the perfect jewel. This is going to completely influence currency and trading and the value of everything. This is absolutely amazing. This is going to be a whole new market to get yourself into if you can figure out what the best passives are going to be, or the best way to expand these and to use these. This is going to be fucking tits. Alright, and then the next thing it says is in-game improvements. This is kind of a glimpse as to what they plan on doing to fix or improve the Atlas. It says Conquerors of the Atlas revisited, or not revisited, revitalized Path of Exile's in-game experience. In Delirium, we have made Conqueror spawning deterministic, reintroduced sextant vendor recipes, created extra incentives to reach higher awakening levels, revamped Vaal side areas and maps, improved the Temple of Atizatol, and more. So, like I said, that's just a small glimpse. Once the patch notes come out, we'll have a much better idea as to what they are going to be doing. I mean, because it'll be the patch notes and we'll know everything. The next thing is going to be the new skill and support gems. I'm pretty excited about some of these. This first one in specific, but we'll read through here and then we'll look at that. It says Delirium introduces 4 new skill gems and 3 new support gems. In classic Path of Exile style, we focused on versatile designs that can complement many styles of gameplay. The first one is Blade Blast, which is going to be a support gem. It says detonate blades that are now left behind ethereal knives, blade vortex, and blade fall for a potent combo. Some of you guys, I forgot my camera's not up there anymore. Some of you guys may know I have always loved blade vortex. It's always been one of my favorite builds. Another build that I've always really liked but I've never actually played is ethereal knives. So this might actually push me to play ethereal, you know, have a nice little boom at the end, which could be pretty fun. Then we have this skill right here, which is Kinetic Bolt. This is much like Kinetic Blast, but it's going to be cooler because, well, as you can see, it bounces back and forth and it forks. So it says fire a projectile from your wand that bounces back and forth. Forking with each bounce, spell damage further empowers the wand attack. It's a wand attack much like Kinetic Blast, like I said, except it's different. It's a brand new one, so it's the second spell that we have like that. This is going to be Stormbind, which is a new channeling ability, much like Winter Orb or Blade Vortex. So it says places a storm rune on the ground that can spread out as you channel. You can then channel mana into your runes, upgrading and detonating them. So you lay down a bunch of runes and then you can empower them and blow them up. This is probably going to be a very, very slow playstyle build. So I highly doubt anyone will use it, but if you want to go out there and you want to be Baron, have at it. You know, now's your chance. You can be the Baron. So next we have powerful new items, which is going to go over just a few items that are going to be released in this new league. It says, in addition to new currency items, cluster jewels, gems, and in-game simulacrum maps, Path of Exile Delirium introduces many new divination cards and unique items that provide new character build opportunities. Now, I looked at Perfidy Glorious Plate and I initially thought that this looked really cool. I was then advised by our resident Dream Crusher Reskin that I was wrong and this armor is not as good as I thought it was, but hopefully we can see some builds utilizing it because I think that being able to carry multiple banners is just kind of a cool idea. It's a cool concept. We have some gloves that I'm sure people will be able to use. It looks like these are going to be used for, you know, lightning, cold lightning. I know that there's this push or even this small sect of people that like to use very funky or dual elemental type builds. This could be a great pair of gloves for something like that. We have these, which are, you know, the cluster jewels. you know, just add in more shit. This is a prismatic jewel. Just, you know, just more fucking, more and more shit to further customize your characters. We have some divination cards that give you 5 fossils and Dying Sun, and then it's going to go over the supporter pack. So I'll show you the supporter packs real quick. We have the Fate Weaver for $30, which is, that looks pretty cool, although it kind of reminds me of, as somebody else mentioned in the Discord, which y'all should definitely join, it kind of has a Warframe vibe going on. This is the more expensive Fate Weaver pack. The helmet looks pretty cool, but it's not really my thing. However, this looks super awesome. The Darkseer one. The Elder Darkseer, super cool as well. One of the things that somebody pointed out was that you actually get you get some bitches to hold the portals for you, and that's pretty fucking awesome. So yeah, that's super cool. I mean, these supporter packs are super awesome. Like I said, I'm not really a big fan of the Fate Weaver, but it doesn't look bad. You know, it's not a bad pack. It's just not really something that I would use. That's for previous ones. So I mean, there you guys have it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys like this. If you did, once again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified when I make new videos, and leave a comment of what other kind of Path of Exile videos you would like me to do. If you want me to do more developer update type videos, you know, reading forum posts. I know that there's a lot of people that don't have the time to sit through and read the forum posts themselves, but they would like that information if somebody were to read it off. If I get enough people, or if I get people at all that are kind of interested in things like that, it would probably be something that I could definitely see myself doing, because I enjoy sitting back and reading forum posts, reading the news, reading updates, things like that, and giving my own personal opinions on them. Even if it's not a popular opinion, or even if it's, you know, I'm misunderstanding things at first and I'm wrong. But all of that aside, if you guys like this, stick around, and hopefully I can put out some more videos that you guys enjoy. I'm out. Peace.